Hey guys, we waiting for you to come on in into the chat. Come on.
Happy Wednesday, guys. What's going on? What's going on? In spite of all the drama and all the mayhem,
And
we
the
still
crisis.
woke up this morning. We got our right minds. We're breathing. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have a good show this
And you know
evening.
we're not socially distant.
We not.
We're supposed to be 6 feet, but
For
it's
real.
too late.
For
Okay.
real.
You go, I go.
I was gonna say, if I go down, you're going down.
We going
E-pinions is
down together.
Welcome to E-pinions, guys. I am Ebony Njcole, and she is
Elisa Matisah.
Yes, and we are here to just make you smile this evening, in spite of everything that's going on. And yeah, let's go into it. First, we gotta thank our subscribers first.
Absolutely.
Without you guys,
and we getting bigger and stronger. Okay?
Bigger and stronger.
The subscribers are going up.
yes. So we appreciate you guys so much. It's only been 3 months, and we're over 400 subscribers. We appreciate you, and we always keep saying the number,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like we be like, dang, people are really coming to our channel, viewing us, leaving comments, and we so appreciate you guys for real.
Absolutely. And we also on Spotify.
Yeah.
Apple is pending.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put the link. I always forget to put the link for Spotify.
Yes.
At the bottom, but
We
it's
gotta do
going
that.
to be down below. I'm gonna put the link up for
And
Spotify.
Anchor.
Yes,
On
Anchor too. So you can hear us on audio. If you can't watch us on
Drive
YouTube, you
into
can
work.
absolutely listen through your speakers.
Yes.
As you're in the car, on the train, in your headphones.
Definitely.
We getting there, okay? Apple is pending, but right now we're on Spotify, Anchor.
So guys, yeah, look us up on those platforms. If you guys can't get a chance and watch us in the evenings on live on our YouTube channel, you can always listen to us while you're driving to work, to the gym, to wherever. Look us up. And yeah, we thank you so much. We thank you for the ones that are still going into our personal accounts and our GoFundMe accounts. We thank you and we appreciate you guys. We will keep you posted on our trip if it's going to be delayed a little bit. We're not sure yet, but we will keep you posted. Other than that, let's go.
And we also want to thank our last week's guest.
Definitely.
Miss Jackson. We spoke about the stock exchange and what she's been through, her obstacles, how she overcame it.
Yes.
I thank you, Miss Jackson, for allowing us to tell your story and for you being so comfortable telling your story.
Absolutely.
I got so many calls,
Me too.
texts saying how good that was. They love you, okay?
Yes. Yes.
Even my brother was like, yo, she's mad cool. Whose friend is she? It's like, does it matter? Okay? Like, he was like, she's mad cool. Like, everybody felt your vibe, girl.
Yes.
The energy was cool. I love you, girl.
I got so many calls too and texts like Miss, opinions. Miss Jackson was so inspiring. She had nerve and guts and heart to really come on you guys' show and really, talk about her story and tell us how she overcame. And it touched us. And so we thank you again, Ms. Jackson, so much for coming on and sharing your story with us.
And subscribers and viewers, hopefully you will become subscribers.
Yes.
You can see last week's episode
Check it
on
out.
our
Check
channel.
it out. Her
You will
story
definitely
is
check
amazing.
it out. It's definitely a story of triumph and being able to overcome obstacles. So definitely check it out.
Absolutely. So yes, let's go into this coronavirus that has people in panic.
It's definitely reared its ugly head. Remember when I was joking around about it?
Absolutely. I mean, right now, it just seems like it's getting crazy by the hour. Not by the day or the week, but by the hour. Every time I put the news on, it's like...
That's all the talk is. But it do sound
death.
like it's just... But we've had like stuff like this before. Like it just seems like this is like the worst. Like, cause we've had Ebola, like all of these other like different viruses, and it's just scary that this is like, I don't know if it's the media or if it's really true. I don't know what to believe, but it just seems like this is real, and they're keeping some stuff from us. It might be worse than what we think.
People are saying, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, for me, it was kind of like I wasn't taking it lightly, but I was taking it lightly. But until the other day, I'm like, yo, like this is real. The virus is infecting so many people now around us, not across China, Italy.
It's here in New York,
like
New York
here,
City, close by.
And that's what woke me the hell up. Like, this is real. Like, you guys really got to be cautious out there. You wash your hands. I'm at work. I'm spraying. I'm like,
because you really don't know how your body's gonna react to it. They say like it's the elderly, the immune systems that are compromised or whatever. But you really, I still don't want to get it because I don't know how my body may react. A 21-year-old died today. Yes. He did not even know he had leukemia.
Right.
He found out he had leukemia and coronavirus in the same day, and he died. Like, wow. He's dead now. So, you know, you don't know what kind of other things are going on in your body that you didn't find out about yet. And I don't want to find out about it with the coronavirus that's like on top of my neck and like and it's gonna kill me.
So now I'm finding out too that people are walking around with the virus and not knowing, not being detected. Like, I can have it right now, you can have it, and that's the scary part. Like, we don't know who's carrying the virus. So that's why they're telling everybody, if you don't have to go out, if you can work from home remotely, you need to do that and stay away from a whole bunch of people. The crazy thing is, I have friends and associates like, yo, meet me at the bar for the weekend. We going this or we do. I'm like, huh? Like, when are y'all gonna wake up?
I was like that before. I was like that a couple of weeks ago. I'm not being like that now.
It don't care about your plans, about your airplane flights your concert that you got. It don't, like, it's here. This is serious, and it's not on hold for nobody. Nobody is exempt.
Exactly.
And that's what I got now. Nobody is exempt. Like, we really gotta.
And then what's scary about it is, like you said, you can be a carrier and not even know it. Like Idris Elba, like the basketball player, I don't know his name, but they all got it and they just got tested.
Right.
It's not like they even had symptoms. They were asymptomatic.
Right.
So they just got tested, found out they had it.
Right.
But then if you have it, like, say, God forbid, you go around your father or I go around my mother, like, these are elderly. Like, so you don't know how they going to react to it. Like, so it's like, that's why you really should keep your distance. Like, you know, we all love our parents and stuff like that, but
if you care
we're younger, you don't know if how, you know, our bodies might be taking it good, but you don't know how my mom her body may react to it. So we just got to be cognizant of, you know, just going around our family, just keeping a social distance, as they say, and really just like
6 feet.
Don't really. I wouldn't want to be around the elders. I wouldn't want to be around anyone that I love that's older because I really don't know unless I got tested. I was joking around with my friend because he got a terrible cough. I don't know if he's on live now. I hope not because he's gonna say something to me later. But let me tell you something. He is. Well, he told me. He told me who you are. He told me he had a cough. He said since Christmas up until now he cannot get rid of this cough and congestion that he got in his chest.
First things first, did he go see a doctor?
That's what I've been trying to tell him. No, he did not see. And I was going in on him, telling him. I'm like, wait, we were supposed to chill for Christmas, and it ended up not happening. So I was pissed about it.
But now you like.
But he's like telling me you should be thankful that you didn't come out. Like his whole family got sick, and he's still from Christmas up until today. And we happened to be talking last night, and he was coughing. And then he's like, "Oh, I didn't start coughing until I got on the phone with you. No, you had that cough. Don't blame it on me. You got that cough." And I sent him the link that Maribel sent me because they testing in Queens because he was complaining that there's shortage of tests, but they're testing in Queens. Right now, well, I don't know if it's right now, it's over, but...
Do you think that the state is in panic? Do you think we're panicking? Everybody's saying that, but I see people still shopping in the supermarkets. People still going to get their hair done. Like, I can see the news and like, damn, the news will have you really scared.
Yeah.
But people are still living, like, you know, I see a few people with their masks.
One lady she was on the news today. It was a black lady because, you know, we got that energy, that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, all you got to do is pray and you just got to live your life. You cannot let this, you know, put fear in you. Right. And then they asked her about the toilet paper. Do you have fear of not having toilet paper? She was like, hell yeah, fear. I have fear of that. So she was funny, but I get her message. It's like, because like they're saying, like a lot of people are coming down with the coronavirus, but the death toll is not significant in comparison to how many people live in the U.S. and how many people live in New York.
Right. They
were saying like people have died like for other viruses and
had more numbers of deaths.
I mean, people, from what I heard, like it's basically like it's because we weren't prepared.
Right. Exactly. It just kind of like. We heard about it in China. We still was like, oh, okay. But then we heard what? It was getting closer to us. But in New York City, that's when people were like, wait, hold up. This joint is serious.
I think it's a new strain. Like, they haven't really investigated this yet. We don't have a vaccine for it. We, like, still, like, as it's...
My question is, okay, you go to the doctor, right? They diagnose you with this virus. Is there any, like, there's no medicines. Like, how
But you know what they said was... You know what's funny though? Because we going to Africa.
Yeah.
Yesterday they just made an announcement that they think the malaria pills combats it, and I got my prescription waiting for me to pick up for malaria pills because we're going to Africa. But they was doing testing.
Right. Wow. That's.
But
crazy.
it's just, I think that's the scary part is they don't know. Like they don't know. Like
no medicine for you. No.
They
vaccine.
have no vaccine. They don't know how to handle this. We're not on top of it, and it's gotten ahead of us. We're behind the 8 ball right now.
Exactly.
So it's like that's what's scary about it. And not only
the not knowing, like what's going to happen next, and are there going to be more deaths? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just waiting. God forbid, like, because we have to go to work still. Like some people could, you know, go home and remote. But my job, we really got to work with clients, so it's kind of like hard. But
you have to.
My nerves is so scared. What if a client, or what if even one of the workers, like, it's scary. My nerves.
It's scary because you have to like trust these people, and you don't know how nasty they are, what their hygiene is like. Right. So it's like kind of like you just have to pray and hope for the best.
Right.
But
what is your preparation? Have you been prepping? Have you been going out to the stores?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Like no, because thank God, it's so funny. Like before this all came about, like ShopRite had a sale on Clorox and wipes and stuff like that, and there was like soap, like and I always look for it because you know they have so many different liquid soaps. Right. And I always go for the antibacterial because I always feel like that's what like you need in order. Like not even just for coronavirus. Like there's a guy in my office at work.
Oh God.
Let me tell you something. He blows his nose without a tissue. He sits right in the next office from me, and you can just hear the snot.
So what he's like.
You can just hear. You know how when you hear the snot, like you can hear the difference between a tissue.
Can see your face.
Oh my God! I was talking to my boss about it. I was like, "Listen, I might have to go on human resources about this because it really is distress. Like, and it's so funny because my office door is open, so I'll look out, and I'm thinking, am I the only one that is like disgusted by this? Right. And everybody just be like.
I guess they're used to it.
Like, they just be chilling. And I'm like, okay, guys, like, hello? Like, that is disgusting. You can tell he doesn't have a tissue. It's just snot. You can hear just going everywhere. And we all sit in one particular department, so we have to open up the door. Okay. So ever since, I even called...
I would go in there and peep at him like, you good? Everything is okay?
I ain't doing that.
Some tissue?
And then he's touching the door, so ever since, like... He's a smoker, so I don't know if it's a smoke or a sickness, but ever since then, like I called our supply department, they sent me up a huge thing of Clorox wipes, and she was like, "I'm not supposed to give this to you," but she sent that upstairs.
Thank you, baby.
She definitely did. She sent that upstairs to me. Thank you, girl, Jackie. She sent that upstairs, and I'm always like been on it because of him. Like he had me on point of not wanting to get sick. So I was in a ShopRite getting my wipes, my Clorox, and they had a sale. It was like a 3-for-1 kind of
even
deal. Before this came about, I stocked up because of him. No, the food situation. No, I just was concerned about I didn't even want to catch a flu. Nothing from him because you have to be there to hear the snot that comes out of his nose with
right.
no tissue. Yeah. So that is more so what had me out there getting wipes and stuff. But other than that, I don't have food. No. I mean, I do. No.
You better get some stuff, E.
No, I have food, but I don't have
like
a supply.
Tuna, fish,
yeah, no, I don't have cans, but I have like the food that I like. I don't never get canned food.
Me either. But they was like, stock up because you never know.
I know.
Food, But I did go to be at the house and, and cook. I just feel a little more safer. I don't want people on my food, and I don't know. It just got me all. So I got a few things and juice. I racked up on water. You got water? I hope you got water.
I just got the water yesterday. Okay. I ran out of my water and I just got it. There was water in my supermarket yesterday. Okay. So good. I'm good with the water supply because I got a notice a couple of weeks ago and that's what made me start getting like water hardcore because I got a notice from my water company basically saying that there's lead in the water that could cause cancer. Oh, so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to quickly stock up on water, keep it on deck all the time.
Well, please get some cans, at least a few.
And the scary part is a lot of small businesses,
I know, that's like, what I was gonna ask you.
My barber, because guys, I have a barber shop, and people are, but men are still getting haircuts though. I ain't even up front. I've been looking at
men are more, from like females because you got to put your hands in. I don't know, but I can see the guys still wanting to get their hair cut.
The guys are definitely still in the chair. I was looking on a security camera today, and they was in the chair, getting a haircut.
I see the nail salons closed down. I see hairdressers going up down 125th Street in Harlem closed down. Like a lot of small businesses, even bigger businesses like Foot Locker and all that stuff, shut down. The Mac shut down. Starbucks shut down.
I just think when we come out of this, besides people not getting paid,
so crazy for the small businesses. And like I already lost 2 gigs. I had 3 events within these 2 weeks done. Canceled.
And I was ready to start venting. It's getting nice out too, so I just feel like it's gonna impact the virus is it's gonna be so much things that are gonna come from this virus, like loss of jobs.
Not even a disease though, just the loss of jobs.
It's gonna be a financial crisis.
They was the unemployment numbers boost up because so many people can't work. Their kids out of school, they had to leave work. It's going to be crazy. And I just feel like it's going to get worse before it get better. But again, if you trust God and believe in God, I just feel like he's never failed us yet. And we just got to trust him. That is always in the destruction is always something that's going to come out positive. And just to wake us up, because I don't know if you've seen the thing that I put up on my page, people have been talking about this virus that was going to kill so many people.
Yeah.
And, it's just like a wake-up call.
I just think with Trump,
Trump got, if you ain't never vote, y'all better be voting at the polls. We got to get Trump out of here. He got to go. He got to go. I think
after this too, it's terrible. But I don't know if you see, how he's bigging himself up, though. He's definitely I'm doing great. I'm the greatest. I'm taking over, I'm getting rid of, Obama's, this is Obama's fault. He's
always blaming,
he's always, giving himself mad props that he does not deserve.
Right.
But I just love the way the clip that we showed on our Instagram about the lady who stood up, who happened to be a sister. Mm-hmm. And she was just what happened to your pandemic team?
Right.
That you let go. And then I started researching it. But basically, when Obama is how when a president takes over, the staff, it's just like with any job. Say when you fill a new job, the staff has to meet.
Right. Okay.
So they have to meet and basically exchange, okay, this is where I'm leaving off at, this is what you got to take over, this is what's going on.
Right.
So before Obama's staff on a horizon, so Obama's team was basically saying, listen, there's a pandemic that's about to happen, but it wasn't the coronavirus, it was another virus.
Okay, gotcha. But
so they were trying to prepare them and saying, we need to go through drills, we need to do this, we need to do that, so we can be prepared.
But he fired all of them.
He didn't just fire them, but when they were having the exchange with the staff, they weren't all tuned out. They was not trying to listen to the staff. Really? They were not even, they were just blowing them off. They weren't, taking it seriously. Besides he fired all the staff, but he wasn't even trying to have the staff were not even having an exchange to pick up where they left off. And they were saying that there's another pandemic and we need to have drills.
So do you think that plays a big part of what's going on right now?
Absolutely. Because if they would have had drills, they would have been prepared. They're not prepared. We're not prepared. There was no drills, no one, and basically Obama's staff were trying to tell them, we need to have drills to be prepared for this pandemic that may come about. And even though it wasn't coronavirus, it was still a virus. Like it was something that they could have gotten on top of immediately and apply that to the coronavirus. But I just think the president, the government dropped the ball, and now we're behind the 8 ball trying to catch up. And this is just the beginning. So we don't know when this is going to end. We don't know what's going to happen from here. We just got to ride this wave out.
We need the federal government to come in, and especially for the health plans. I think they were talking about military. We need the federal government to come and step in to help out, especially for income, because there's going to be so many people out of work that don't have savings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of people are not working right now. A lot of people, because we have benefits and we have time off, we can work remote, but there's a lot of jobs that they can't work remote. Right. Starbucks, the small businesses, they can't work remote. My barbers, if people are not coming in, they're not going to be able to work. So it's just
we definitely need support from the federal government, especially with the testing. Because they saying the testing is they don't even have the
They don't have enough testing. There's not enough beds. There's not enough respirators. I think that's what's making it more of a crisis too. They don't have enough medical staff for just the normal everyday viruses and colds and flus, and now we got that plus on top of that we got the coronavirus. So it's what about the people who are having heart attacks and they need a respirator?
Right. Exactly.
So now it's you got the coronavirus on top of that. So who are you going to give the respirator to? So I just think people are dying because of the shortage. So it's a crisis on top of a crisis. On top of a crisis.
Well, you guys, please be safe out there. Just take precaution. Please stay washing your hands and 6 feet. If you don't gotta go out, let's just do the necessary things to.
My mother hates Trump. She's his constant habit of lying has caused panic, and also fired the whole pandemic team in 2018. He definitely did.
True, though. It's so true.
But
we gotta get him out. He gotta go. So if you ain't never vote in your life, you need to be voting.
Now is the time.
Hey, Miss Jackson. So yeah, let's go into the baby. The baby.
So we gotta
no. Wait. So we gotta go back because I want to laugh a little bit. I know everything, but we gotta play that song for the coronavirus.
Oh yes, we gotta. Okay, so let me just tell you guys. Let me just give you a little summary.
Yes.
And it's just funny. It makes. I know it's not a laughing matter, but we have to find.
We gotta make light of it a little bit, so we won't be pulling each other.
Yes. So.
And they made this song.
And it's not even that they made this song. They didn't even intentionally make this song.
Right.
Cardi B was just doing her normal antics.
Right.
Just emphasizing
talking about the coronavirus.
Talking, and she got so much good in her.
She was basically talking about the coronavirus, saying, "Yo, y'all bugging if y'all ain't taking it serious. This is real."
Yes.
And she just said a little clip on her story on Instagram, and a DJ from Atlanta took her little skit and made a whole song of it, and it's on iTunes. I think it's
it's number one. It's on.
It's number one.
It's number one right now. It used to be number
11.
94. And it was
94 and then 11
originally. But what I love about Cardi, you cannot hate on Cardi because she always give props.
She do
to the underdog that's still trying to make it in life. She shouted him out, but she put it in a way I'm
where my money at? Give me my coins.
She said, "I'm gonna sue you." And first of all, she has 60 million followers. Okay, let's start with that. I wish you would put my umbrella up on there, okay? Because she has 60 million followers. Imagine
I'm gonna send her some pudding. Some banana pudding.
Exactly. That's what I be saying. You need to hit them up. Hey girl.
Yes.
But she got 60 million followers.
Yes.
So basically, out of the 60 million, she put up on there, "I'm gonna sue you." She said, You just made a clip out of it, and now you number 94. It's on the charts now.
Yes.
I need to get my attorneys on deck. So her just putting that little
boosted up
blurb
to number 1 now.
It
right?
boosted up to first number 11, like on the charts. It went from 94 to 11 within like minutes.
That's crazy.
Imagine.
Can you just play a little bit of
Yes,
the
let me play the song.
Let the viewers
let me
hear it.
Yes, like
can you play it? Can you put that in? Wait, I always think I see the little up. So imagine how much money he's making though.
What?
Hey. Wait, I thought that was so funny. Hey.
Yeah, so she definitely, I just think she did a favor for him. I don't think, she's not going to sue him.
Yeah, I think
but she put it up there.
Around.
Yeah, she's absolutely playing around because he put up a post now basically saying that he's going to donate the proceeds to,
nice.
I guess the crisis and to help people. So that's great, like, because he's charting. He's number 1 now.
Nice.
And it's $1.50 on iTunes.
Yeah, $1.50 on iTunes.
So I think $1.50 or $1.99 was one of those, but he's charting. Yes, and he's number 1, and he said he's going to donate that to the...
That's dope. Good stuff. To the DJ who did that song.
Yes.
So yes, let's go into the baby. The rapper, the baby. I don't know if you guys heard this story, but the baby is smacking females up. I mean, I'm not really understanding.
Let me tell you something. This goes...
Okay, let me just say this. The baby, I guess he was walking into a club, right? Because you hit me with the story. He walked into a club, and a fan, I don't even know if it was a fan, because some of them don't really be fans. They just, I don't know.
He didn't even smack the right girl, but
I heard.
Yeah,
so
he smacked the wrong girl.
One of the girls that was standing beside the alleged person who smacked him, I guess touched his face with her phone. And he turned around. He didn't mush. He back smacked her on her face. It's not funny. Like, I'm like, damn. I'm surprised they didn't arrest him. Did they know?
No, because she didn't want any attention. They did ask her.
Oh,
she didn't want any
attention
until the next day.
Oh, so
the next day she went to the hospital.
Why? Tell her why. Because he did.
I don't think she thought about it, but probably the next day some people were probably in her ear.
But no,
like,
but then she seen the video of him making fun of it.
That came a couple of days after, but I think she went to the hospital immediately the next day.
Okay.
She didn't go that night.
Okay.
She declined any type of medical attention. She
really?
did not get it that night. She got it the next day.
Well, I could see.
But
I was like, girl, you better put some red. I would have like, get some ice and rub.
I don't think she did that immediately. I think it was this. Well, She did go the next day to get medical attention, but that night she did not.
But I'm sure she went because a lot of people were in her ear and. Yo, you smacked me.
I don't want to get paid for that.
Pay
though.
me.
I want to get paid for that.
Pay me.
But okay, wait. Let me play the clip of her. Her basically talking about because she got slapped. So this is her basically, letting us know about what happened and her injuries from the smack.
And she claims that it was not her. Correct.
It wasn't her. It wasn't her that put the phone to his face.
It was somebody that was standing beside her. But he didn't even look back to see. He just was like, he didn't look back.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, you know me, I always have to give the benefit of the doubt because I definitely have some sympathy for him. But let me just play.
No sympathy.
Yes, let me
not.
play this clip of her.
You should never hit no female.
Why are you laughing?
What is a contusion?
Still makes a joke about it, like yesterday. Uploaded something on the page, and it's a clothing store making a joke about it. So I don't feel like, he was sincere with the apology. I was in there. I got people calling me, writing me on Instagram, fake pages, people seeing me at my job.
Okay, yeah.
People see me at my job.
She got attorneys on deck that's like basically telling her, we gonna play this, we gonna
Granted,
really,
listen, these artists, I feel for them sometimes, right? I'm sure they need their privacy, they need space. Where was his security, right?
His security they were there.
So why would a girl even have reached to his face? Where was the security? Should have been on the side, because you could see all the fans right here, and he was walking. But that's how he is.
Fast, though.
He's always
okay. But you gotta understand this goes back to men's. Yes, he has because he has a past, and you know when people grew up in the hood, you know he First of all, one incident, he was in Walmart. He killed somebody. He murdered somebody, and the case was dismissed. But somebody tried to stick him up when he was with his kids in Walmart.
Oh, really?
He murdered somebody.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not just that, another incident which happened in 2016, 6 men ran up in his house. He took out his gun. They got away with their lives, and he was basically like God was on their side, because he absolutely said I would have killed them.
He has a license, I'm sure.
Well, you know, in Atlanta,
to have a gun in the house. Okay.
They basically was like, it was stand your ground. Like he didn't get any charges for that at all.
Yeah.
So I just think he has some PTSD, and people like that, I guess, like, he's not in therapy, but I just think people in therapy, they learn skills on how to, especially when you're in the limelight.
I was going to say, definitely when you in that life, like, you need to really speak to somebody, learn how to cope with things when things happen like this. Because I'm sure that the person wasn't like, they probably just wanted to.
I think she hit him, but he has so many incidents. There was another incident I saw. He was in I forgot what. Another rapper, he was at a concert, and he ended up getting pepper sprayed. So they asked him about it, and he was like, what happened? I don't know what you're talking about. He was trying to deny it, but you know how they be doing. They came up with a clip. They was like, okay, can you watch this?
Right here.
Can you watch this? And he was like, I know that it looked like I punched somebody in the face, because he obviously punched somebody in the face and then got pepper sprayed.
Wow.
So he whatever happened, he punched somebody in the face. So he doesn't discriminate between, like, the part about it is that you punched a woman when she put the phone in his face. Right. But I don't think he knew it was a woman. I just think his reaction,
like, I don't give a fuck who it is. Somebody put something on my face, so somebody gonna get it.
I had a girlfriend who was dealing with, and it's basically a mental illness. PTSD is real. Yeah. And I had a girlfriend who was dealing with a guy, and he was in the military, and he was in one of these like wars, World War. That was old, but Iraq or something. And when she would sleep with him in the bed, she told me she would wake up and he would be waking up choking her.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like, stuff like that happens. Like, you have a hair trigger temper,
right? And
it just comes out of nowhere. So and it could be a dream, but I just think with him, the light flashed in his face, she might have mistakenly touched him, because he said the phone touched him.
Yeah.
So he probably didn't even see a woman. He just thought somebody's about to come after him. He just overcame a murder case. Right. Somebody ran up in his house.
Do you feel he should be arrested? He smacked. He hit a woman. I think he should be charged.
I do
something. He should do some time and pay her. Like, how dare you?
Yeah,
what if somebody smack your mother or your baby's mother?
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take accountability. You were wrong. I don't care if it touched your face. All right, get security. Let them handle that. You, especially, like, you got too much to lose.
I think so too, and I just think the problem is with this, it like I said, it goes back to mental care or whatever you have. Right. And if he knows he has these, like, you overcame all of these things, well, he didn't overcome it, but he dealt with these things.
He dealt with them.
And you obviously need help for it. You need therapy, you need exercises to basically give you the tools on how to deal with people, how to deal with crowds. Right. You're a celebrity now. You're going to be in clubs. You're going to be in crowds.
That's what I was saying.
And you have to
so every time you're around crowds and girls are reaching out to you, you don't know who it is, you going to smack somebody? No. He should, time.
And she needs to get paid, and I would be the same way. Yes. Like, I got a contusion. I got brain damage.
Though?
That's like, like, you know how when people got it's like a skull, like a fracture, like some kind of. She got smacked. But listen,
I would have said anything. I'm traumatized. I can't sleep. It's like I get jitteries. I can't walk by black men.
Yes,
like I get so nervous. Like, you're going to give me what's mine. You just not gonna smack me and think you gonna get away with it.
She got attorneys on deck. I'm telling you, I know those attorneys. They were the ones who would probably tape recording her.
What?
She got those attorneys on deck. Like, listen, and not only do she got attorneys to give you the contusions, like jaw. She got probably a jaw fracture or whatever. She got they be having
let me shave your
therapists on deck, psychiatrists, and now she's gonna probably have
I can't sleep. Exactly.
Now she got PTSD.
Exactly.
Okay.
I can't sleep. I'm nervous. I can't go outside.
And then you know what they be doing in law firm? Because you know I work in a law firm. What they do too, now the husband can bring a case and basically say she doesn't want to have sex with me anymore because now she's traumatized. So now he brings a case saying it's like
and
now
we all get money.
We all get, and they really do it. The spouses get money too.
Wow.
Because now they're bringing up a case basically like
it's affecting all of us.
It's affecting all of us. She won't have sex with me anymore, and it's interfering between our marriage, and it's traumatic for me too. And these husbands get paid too.
See,
because
these artists, they got to think
paid.
about, they got to think about the consequences. And like you said, I don't think he be thinking like mental. You don't think, you just react.
I just
so
think
whoever he's around, his team, you know what I'm saying? I hope they really talk to him after this. Like, yo, you really need to sit down and speak to somebody so that you know how to react when you're around crowds. You a star now. You can't be acting like this.
That flashlight,
you messing up everybody's money.
Yes, I think that flashlight made him think it was a gun.
Like a flashback, right?
It was a gun. Like, okay, and then he just wanted to knock them out and like, save his own life. So I just think he absolutely has like issues he need to deal with. Yeah. And I think when they do pay out money, that's why she absolutely should sue for $20,000, $30,000 because this teaches you a lesson. When it goes into your pockets,
absolutely,
you learn from that. When it hits your pockets,
you think about it. You're like, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that money you spent out to paying people because you want to smack a chick.
Yeah, you're gonna have to settle out of court, and then for the next incident, that's gonna be the therapy he needs. Besides real
that's the
therapy.
Hi, Tori, my brother. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Tori Jackson. Hey.
So yeah, so I hopefully he learns from this. He gets his lesson and he gets it. But even I don't know.
And I'm gonna be following this. I hope the girl gets her money.
She better.
She definitely deserves it. You smack me, you need to pay for it.
Right. Pay me, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Was her concussion? A concussion?
Contusion.
Her contusion.
Contusion. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So let's go into.
Our next topic is about friendships.
Yes.
So it's about do you secretly hate on your friends? It could be family members too, because family members be hating too.
Say it again.
Family members.
Okay.
And friends. It could be just and men. They hate too. Not even. I mean, it is a part of friendships, but.
Okay. Before we get into it, have you ever? Okay, because this is a hard question for us. Have you ever seen, not knowingly, that you was one of those friends that was secretly hating?
No.
Like you do me. You haven't, you never did?
I never know, because I feel like I've always tried, like if anybody needs my help, like I've heard instances where I'm like, Dad, she did that, she didn't give you that connect, she didn't do this, she's not answering your phone, like, I've never, I can't say, I can say with confidence, I've never had an experience where I'm not trying to help. Right. Like, I always feel like, okay, like if you win, I'm winning, like I just feel like, I've never felt the need to withhold information or to secretly hate. Like I've always like
because people think that when you say secretly hate on your friends, meaning like, they don't want to praise you. Oh, you did a good job. Yo, I'm super proud. But it has to do with what you said. Like if you know something that can help my business grow, my dessert business, you gonna give me that connect. Or like you'll send me stuff like, they got this vending thing going on and they need some desserts. Answer this email, send it out so you can vend. Like people don't do that.
Yeah.
People don't do that, and that plays a big part in secretly hating on.
I just think when
friends.
you withhold, I've been in positions like that where you secretly withhold information, you're not answering your phone.
Right.
When I just ask you, can you help me with this, and then your phone just goes dead or you go silent, or some kind of excuse. Like I definitely think I've been through that, like where people do secretly hate on you, and you just gotta evaluate the situation.
Now, do you keep those friends? What if it's somebody that's really close to you, like? and you feel like they're not supporting you like you know you would support them, do you keep them friends around? Do you talk to them and mention to it, or do you keep it in but like I'm gonna just leave it alone?
I think you talk to them because I just think like, you know, sometimes you kind of second guess yourself and you don't want to be like, okay, because sometimes I know with me, I need like more substantial proof. Like I don't like to just go on a whim. You don't want to
assume, right?
Yeah.
Unless, okay.
So, you know, sometimes you could be like, wait, is she really not answering her phone? Like, is you really ignoring me? Or you just like, I just feel like you really don't know. So I will talk to them about it and say something to just get some kind of feedback to know, like, are you purposely doing this? Or maybe something did happen. Maybe you in a hospital. Maybe there's a good reason for it. So I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. And then after I do that, then I evaluate the situation.
Or say like your business. You run a business. You sell clothing, umbrellas, you sell things. And you have a friend that never purchased anything from you. Do you take offense to that? Never. Never put up a post. Go support my girl, E. She has dope umbrellas. She has dope clothing. Like, do you feel some type of way or do you not? Maybe like, oh, she's just busy. Or do you take it personal?
No, I would. Like, so like I said, like sometimes I'm thinking like, because sometimes I know my friend always say like, I'm always throwing stuff off to like, is it an air, like I always throw it off to like, is she just being an airhead?
Right.
Like, because some people are really just tuned out and they be airheads. Like, so sometimes I do see like posts come up and they be my own friends. Like, and I'm like,
with other people's
but
stuff.
You know,
with other people's stuff.
Yes.
Promoting other people's stuff. Artist stuff. Like people you don't even know. You promote their stuff.
Are they on their posts where it's like, come on, Cardi B, she got 60 million followers. Do you really think she gonna see Elisa's post?
Or even you put up E-pinions, right? Tune in tonight, and an hour later you see them post up one of her songs. Oh, her new song is out. It's jamming. It's popping. Huh? Like, I don't get that.
I don't get that because I've always been a person that reposts. Like, I've always done it without somebody even telling me, calling me, say repost. I've always been like that. Like, just to repost on a whim. But I see it doesn't go back and return. Like, I just think, like, people just, they only...
Is that secretly hating? That's what we're talking about, people. Is that secretly hating on your friends when your friends do not support what you do not buy anything from, and I'm not saying they gotta buy every week, every day. No. But if you have a friend, a close friend that's never purchased anything since your business has been open, for me, I have to reevaluate you. Or I'm going to handle you accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I'm never sleeping, right? Even if I don't say nothing, I'm never sleeping. I pay attention to
and I think that's what people forget. Like, I know with me, I always look at like the surroundings. Like, it may be just me and you being friends, but I'm always gonna look at how you treat your other friends, how you treat your family members, how you treat, and I'm gonna just sit and watch, and then I'm gonna see, because like I said, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they just like this with everybody, but then when you see them like going into restaurants, purchasing stuff, supporting like people they don't even know, and they not supporting me. So I just feel like, I just think it has a lot to do with selfishness. And I think it has a lot to do with secretly hating and just like, okay, I'm not there yet, so I don't want her to be there. Like, I don't want to see her get ahead because I'm not ahead. So I just think people look at it like that. Like, they don't want you to get further than them.
That's crazy.
So they're not going to help you. They're not going to give you that assistance that you need.
Like, no, I'm not subscribing to their page. I'm not doing that. I'll watch and be nosy when it's over. But why? I really don't understand. I guess, and then my friends will always say, Ebony, everybody's not going to do what you do. So you can't look at all your friends. But I'm telling you, I handle those friends accordingly.
I've seen that. I've seen people repost like
that. I don't even know
stupid stuff like videos.
Oh yeah,
like I've seen people repost the stupidest things. But these same friends haven't reposted my umbrellas, my barbershops. Nothing. Like, and I just think like these are things you should be aware of. I've always like, I will buy things and I will always like put up a post. Like, if I buy something from you or something, I'm always gonna like make sure like I put up a post. If I buy something from Maribel, I'm always gonna I I did that, like, okay, I'm gonna fix my bathroom. Okay, I gotta take this post. Like, cause I will easily forget. And then,
but let me just say this, right? I just feel like, again, and we're not talking about any, because people will be on here, oh, we ain't talking about anybody particular. You know who you are, though. If you do it.
It might apply to them.
If you're
I ain't gonna deny it. It might apply to them.
My thing is that it doesn't pay nothing to support. And people don't understand, like, when you push the next female or your next friend or your best friend, like, that's elevating you at the same time.
I think it's elevating you, and it's also giving you a step up. So you know what? When you go up, you can reach down to me. Like, I just feel like it's
why
a
you
circle.
leaving me down there if I'm your people?
It's a circle. You think if I don't get put on, I would absolutely, like, I'm always gonna be putting you on or trying to help other people come with me. Like, I want a whole circle around me when I come up.
Exactly. With dough and with money that's making it, that's successful. But some people just don't think that way, and I just have to come to realize that everybody around you, and I don't even keep people around me like that, for real, you already know. Like, my circle is very short, and I don't give people my energy that's not bringing me good, positive energy. So, but I don't want to be around people that I know is not pushing me, that don't want to see me win, you win. Like, that should be automatic with the friends, your close friends. That should be, it's just be automatic.
I don't think it comes automatic, though. I really don't think it comes automatic. I just think it's something
people,
that's
what
some
I'm realizing.
got to be, like, made aware of things. Right. Like, that's why a lot of times.
But that's why we talk about it, too, because people don't know. So when we talking about it now on this platform, somebody out there might say, whoa. I mean, we still going to have some haters, but somebody out there might say, well, damn, that is true. It don't hurt for me to repost or like or write a comment or put their business on their page. It won't hurt.
If you're reposting celebrity stuff and stuff like that, that's no one's going to see. Cardi B
is not paying you no mind. Cardi B ain't
Drake and all these people,
mind.
they not going to come and scoop you up and put you on their team.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, I'm on your team. I'm your friend. Like, post my stuff.
Right.
If you bought from me, even if you didn't, like, post my stuff.
Right.
Like, period.
But you know what I learned too? Even if they don't, you still gonna be.
Yeah, of course, that's never gonna stop me, but it's definitely gonna make me, my side eye is lurking. Now my side eye is peaked.
Yeah.
So I don't like when my side eye is peaked, because when it peaks, it's going to zero in. Now it's like, now it's roaming and it's waiting for the next thing to pounce on that you do. So that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to have a reason to get the side eye open. Right. So I'm just saying, like, I just think support, but this stems from Atlanta Housewives.
Exactly.
So on Atlanta Housewives, if you guys watch, Cynthia has a wine business. Mm-hmm. Cynthia is like best friends with Kenya.
Right.
So Kenya has a hair business. Cynthia has a wine business. Mm-hmm. And one day when they was out, Kenya decides to start grilling her about the wine business. Mm-hmm. And basically, it's on TV. If I have a wine business, I don't want you as my friend showcasing that I may not have knowledge of the wine business.
But what did she say exactly?
Well, let me play the clip for you guys, because this is basically what she did to showcase that her best friend does not have knowledge on the wine business. And I just think it was messed up.
And she has her own winery, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is Kenya grilling Cynthia.
So when you're choosing your wine, so you completely ignore the meal that you're having with the wine. Oh my God. Oh wow, the tenderloins are out. Should we choose another wine, perhaps? Rather ignore it. If it was Hennessy or hookah, I would listen to Portia's advice. Now, how many red wines are there? I'll wait.
See, she wasn't laughing with her. Cynthia wasn't laughing. She said she was laughing.
Types of red wine. Is this a quiz? No.
Is this a quiz?
I don't even understand what Kenya is doing right now. The more and more she keeps going, it just sounds like she's purposely digging at Cynthia.
How many variations?
So, just the way she was digging at her friend, how many red wines are there? And you can tell Cynthia absolutely did not know.
Yeah.
She has a wine business, but she didn't know what do you pair the tenderloins or whatever they were eating with? She didn't know. And I just think as a friend, and you know we on TV, and I have a winery.
I have a business. God. Now you're messing with my livelihood, my money. You messing with my money. I would have deuced her out. Nah.
Oh my God! I think because they were up in a restaurant, like hundreds of feet up, like in the sky restaurant. Oh, it would have been lit on that little trial, whatever it was.
So you would have felt some type of way and would have gave it to her right then and there?
I would have gave it to her right then and there. It would have been on and popping on that thing. Like there's no way I would have been like, oh my God, I don't know. Like I would have went. Well, first of all, I'm gonna do it in protection of my business.
Yeah.
Like I would have did it not just for like to get at her.
Right.
I would have protected my business, knowing I'm on TV.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want nobody to know. Like, listen, at the end of the day, I got a barbershop. Do you think I cut hair? No, I don't cut hair.
Right.
But I have people that do it because I got the money to know. Like I got the financial, wisdom to know, like to run a business and know that I'm going to get people on deck that are experts. I don't have to be the expert. Right. But you got people that know it and that got the knowledge. I got John on my team. John has been in the business for 30 years. He cuts hair with his eyes closed.
So you think she did that to hurt her?
Absolutely.
That's her close friend. You think she did that to hurt her? Like to ruin her business? Because Kenya was like, that wasn't the case. She did it as a joke. Do you think you should joke around with your friends like that?
No, I don't think when it comes to your business.
Nah.
And especially if I'm a business person, I would never put like your banana pudding. I would never down your banana pudding to anybody. I could never do like that. Like even if I didn't like your banana pudding, which I love your banana pudding, but let's just say I don't like bananas. I don't like banana pudding. Right. I would never be like, oh, do you like your banana pudding's not all of that? Or and it seemed like, even with this clip that we just showed, like she went even more in and was like, oh, you sell cheap wine and stuff like that. Like I could never do that to my friend. I don't care what your business is. At the end of the day, make your money. Like you're not killing and poisoning people. Like if it's a cheap wine that you're getting, you're making money from it. I would not hate on it. You're making money.
So let me ask you this. Kenya made it, she made the excuse that she was drinking, and that's why she probably prolong the digging. Do you give her a pass because she was drinking?
Absolutely not. I think when you drink, your real feelings come out. What do you think?
Absolutely. Because I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, I was drinking. I might have said something too much." No, don't do that. I don't give a damn if you were smoking crack. Watch your mouth when you talking about my business, because that's my livelihood. This is how I eat.
But I think Kenya was secretly, like, I think in Kenya's mind, and I just think
she's hurting too, and she hurt people.
I don't think that. I don't think it had nothing to do with her hurt. I don't think she's hurt. She's getting a divorce. Kenya's getting a divorce. She's going through stuff with her kids or whatever. But I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it has to do with secretly hating on your friend.
You think so?
Yes, because I just think...
Because she sees she's happy, she's engaged now, she got these businesses.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's like secretly hating, like, oh, this bitch is making money.
Yeah. And
she don't even know the wine business.
Okay, I
like she's making money.
Right.
And I know she don't know it, but she's pretending that she do. So, and it's probably in her mind, like, she don't know. Like, because that's like you, like, say, like with me opening up a barbershop.
Right.
You know I don't cut hair.
Right.
So you might be secretly thinking in your head, like,
she got this.
She don't even do her own hair. Like, I don't, and which I don't. I'm keeping it real, but I got people on deck that are experts.
But that's not my place. That's not my place, nor any of our friends to say, like.
But you might be secretly thinking, like, this girl is on the come up. And she's making money or in a barbershop and she don't even. So I just think when you drink, that's a truth serum. Right. And I just think
whatever you think
she spewed that out. Yeah. And she can't, now you can't contain it because it's like, now it's on video.
Right.
It came out and what can she say?
She can't take it back.
And the thing with Cynthia, like Cynthia is forgiving of it.
Yeah, she is.
And she's giving her a pass once again. And she's
because I don't think she was going to say something to her until Portia was in her ear when they got back to the room. I agree. Girl, she was going crazy on you with the business. And then she started thinking like, wasn't she? Mm-hmm. That did hurt my feelings. I think she gets a lot of passes and I can't do it. Nah.
But I think Cynthia is, she's very passive.
Yeah, she
like
is.
she lets like things that you would probably not let slide. I just think she's not aware of protecting herself, her business, and just defending herself. Now I know with me, I'm like an army, like within myself. Like I have a killer army within me. So I just feel like when I'm on an attack or when somebody comes at me and they make me feel away,
watch the hell out.
The beast is going to come to the surface.
I think for me, I let stuff roll, depending on what it is, right? I'll let some stuff may roll off. Because some things don't even deserve a response, like stupid stuff. But some things, like my business, I couldn't have.
I think, no, but like with me, I can agree with that because
Right.
there are certain instances where I let stuff, like I said, I let
do.
stuff slide.
You do. Sometimes.
But then with Cynthia, it was too many things she let slide.
So I would Kenya, her friend, her close friend.
Exactly. And I'm the same way. A lot of times I do like I said, I give the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe I'm overreacting. Let me give it another try, and the side eye is now gonna.
So what happens when you give them another try and another try and you still keep seeing the same results? Do you still? This is the question.
That's when you check.
Do you still? Oh, you check your friend.
You check it.
Okay.
You go. You speak to them like, listen, I feel a certain way about this.
Gotcha.
Like then that's when it's like, okay, now I got confirmation that you were hating on me.
Right.
You're not there for me. Like now you got confirmation, and then it's like, okay, it's not just me overreacting.
Right.
It's not me. So that's when the army comes out of me. It comes to the surface.
Right.
It comes to the surface. And I
so you let it build up though, because you're a person that lets things build up too.
I don't think I let it build up. Like I said, I give the benefit of the doubt. Like sometimes
but
I'm
how many times do you
that's
give
what
the
I'm
benefit
saying.
of the doubt?
I know, but you give it.
Because sometimes you have it like, okay, I'm gonna give it, and then it builds and it builds, and you be like,
I know, but then you don't think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no.
Anyway. I do, but I ain't even gonna lie. But
build up,
I just feel like it do comes to a head because it comes to a point where you do let stuff slide. But like I said, with me, I give the benefit of the doubt. I may not say nothing at this point because I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna give them a pass.
Yeah.
Maybe it was me overreacting. Maybe it's not that. But then when it keeps happening,
But I'm not gonna let it keep happening.
But then you don't really know because sometimes you thinking like, yeah, but sometimes I don't know. Like sometimes I have overreacted. Where I'm like, okay, it may not have been what I have overreacted. So sometimes, like, I know to curb it and say, you know what? And sometimes you may think you think like, oh, okay, is this person do something? And then later on, it's like, nah, they love me. Like, and then you get confirmation that it wasn't hate.
Gotcha.
So that's why I make sure I try to get. I always, you know, I am with reviews and stuff. Like, I make sure like things. Like, I need hundreds. Like, I need like not hundreds of confirmations, but I need to get substantial proof before I react. But then when I react and I get that substantial proof, like Tyson said, Mike Tyson, I don't know if you saw his podcast.
I did.
Hell's coming with me.
I'm coming for your life.
And hell's coming. Okay? So when I get that confirmation that now you're really trying to hurt me. Now you're trying to hurt my business. Now you're not a friend to me. Yeah. Now I'm like, I'm bringing hell.
Yeah.
So that's when I got the confirmation. But sometimes it is just like, okay, I'm overreacting. Like, don't react.
The moral of the story is support your friends. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't pay you. It's not going.
And listen,
it's not going to come out your paycheck.
And we all gonna come up together. Like we are part of. Like Cardi's not a part of your circle. Who else?
You said Drake earlier.
Drake. I mean, I don't know if he's on a come up right now. The baby we talked about. Housewives.
Any of them.
Or any of these people, they're not in your circle. Mm-hmm. They are never going to give you a hand in life. Mm-hmm. They're not.
Let's support one another.
I'm your friend. I'm always going to be there for you. I'm a part of your circle.
Yeah.
Let's help each other get ahead in life, get on top. Tell me if you got any connects. Tell me if you know anybody. Put my stuff out there. Promote me. Put clips of my business up.
Exactly.
So that's all I'm saying.
Right. Especially when you know you have friends that do it for you and support you. You know what I'm saying? It should come easy.
Me too. I always exactly like even with me, like I always feel like if somebody, especially if they are supportive to me and I'm a good friend, I'm always gonna like cherish that and make sure I give back too.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's what it is friendship.
Friendships are important. You gotta
super important.
And you know, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices in family, friendships, everything.
And
sometimes
you were saying
you just
family
gotta
as well, like the friends, family. Listen, we ain't good. That's another episode, but
yeah, we'll talk about that because I definitely.
That's another episode. We need to get a few family members up here.
I know, right?
That'll be a
oh my gosh, that would be a crazy episode.
Imagine the Kleins. Yo,
I know your people would be crazy. They would light this place up.
A whole reality show.
I want to get your family up on here.
We love you guys. We are gonna go with the final thought. What's your final thought, E?
My final thought is about, especially in this time with the coronavirus, friendships, family. I just think, you know, you just basically have to give love, like pray and just love one another. And if there's anything that you can do that would help, like just, you know, we all get older. Like, I don't care how young you are, how old you are, like we all basically got a death sentence. I hate to sound morbid, but we all got a death sentence. And I'm just saying, while we're here, let's make it happy and peaceful. Let's help each other. Let's love each other. Like, I've learned that in my psychology class, and there's like villages that, like, even with men, like, you know, with for like, you know, when they have like 10 wives and stuff like that, when men, what is it called? It's a word. It's a term for it, something with a P. But anyway,
pornography, something, you know.
I know, I forgot the term for it, but it's
about.
basically like they all, like their whole goal is like sister wives and stuff like that. Their whole goal is loving one another. Like, I don't think we should be having sex together. I'm not gonna be sexing your husband and your man. But I just think the concept of that all, we definitely need to, you know, take that all in. Like, we have to love one another. Like, be a big village and love your friends, love your family.
I like that. Be
love
a big
your
village.
Yeah,
be
and love
village.
Even strangers. Like, good morning, hello. Like, I just think little things like that brings your mood up, brings your spirit up, and it's good for mental health.
You don't gotta pay for it. I always say that. You don't gotta pay for it. My final thought is nothing good happens in panic. So I'm trying not to panic. I'm trying to be easy with everything that's going on. No good decisions are made out of distress. Everybody just breathe and be calm. God will bring us out of this. He's never failed us yet. We've been through a whole bunch of things,
and we're gonna go through more. This is not gonna be the end of it.
We will come out. We just gotta stick together, like you said. Check on your loved ones. I checked on my dad. My sisters and us checked on my dad over the weekend just to make sure he was good, and, you know, school him. Don't be going outside, wash your hands, you know, because he's older. And check on the ones that you love. Call your friends. Check on them. Nicole Brown calls me, and I know I'm bad at reaching out and calling. I need to start getting better with that too. To check on me to see if everything. So check on your friends. Check on your friends. Make sure they're doing okay while all of this craziness is going on. You don't know, one call will be like, damn, you helped me get through the day today. So I'm gonna do my calls this week too, because I'm a little bad with that. And
bless you all. Bless us all. God bless us. Please keep us safe. Please keep us happy. And let us triumph on and be able to overcome this. And hopefully this crisis leaves sooner than later. And that we be able to bounce back, the economy bounce back, and it does not suppress us or oppress us.
Vote, guys, please. If you've never voted, let's get in there and vote. We got to get Trump out of here. Let's go. We heart you guys. Subscribe. Whoever's watching this video, click like. Leave a comment. If you like the content, you like what we talked about today, click like. Write a comment. We love you guys. Next Wednesday, at what time?
7 p.m.
We love you.
Yes. Okay. I'm ready.
You ready? Oh, I'm never on time, right?
I'm ready.
Me ready. Look, we coming. It's coming. It's coming. And it's not. My music is not.